All right, Timmy Academy. It has been a while since we did a video like this. We've got some fun, special things to share. First and foremost, we sold a Lotus. And bought this beautiful sapphire. And the rest of the funds went to this collection that I'm going to show off. And also a jet. So the reason for selling Lotus, I know, you're not supposed to sell Lotuses, but I have a couple nicer quality ones, and it was the only way to finish off my unlimited set. So working on that. There's still a couple pieces of the unlimited set that I need to get, but it's all kind of smaller stuff, and I picked up a couple things over the last week or so, but really the P9 obviously, and I have one dual land left to get, and I should upgrade a couple of the other dual lands. A Taiga and the Trop could use an upgrade, but yeah, really targeting finishing that unlimited set. So it was really nice to get this sapphire, and it's graded an 8. But the surface looks I was thinking there might be roller lines on it because the surface is graded a 7, but it looks really clean for an 8. So we may wind up cracking this and doing our first grading submission at some point. Now, I don't know about right now. It's not like these cards are going anywhere anytime soon. So, but there's some cards in this particular collection that we just got in that are beautiful and make me think I may want to grade some stuff. So this is a collection that I got from a friend. He kind of came to me and said, "Hey, do you want this?" Yeah, I was blown away immediately after he showed it to me. I didn't know the condition that stuff was in. And he had sent me a spreadsheet, and there was a little bit of notation on some of the cards, LP, damaged, whatever. And I didn't realize. I said, so wait, everything without a notation is near mint? And he said yes. And it was, I think there was 260 something cards total. It actually, no, something like that, 232. It's somewhere in the between 200 and 250 cards, somewhere in the middle there. And I think all but 3 to 5 of them are near mint. So this is the largest near mint old school collection that has ever walked through the door. Sorry, let me see if I can get this glare off. That may work. If I can just tilt it up maybe or back. Well, we're just going to have to deal with it. You'll see them as I flip the pages. But so it's like 150 something beta cards and a bunch of Arabian Nights as well. And I'm just going to zoom in. Let's see. Professional YouTuber here. Let's zoom in, and we'll just do one page at a time. And so last night I spent my fun time, my 3 a.m. to 5 a.m. time, just making sure these were all in double sleeves and putting them in a brand new binder. It's going to be hard to do this since it's double-sided. But, man, it's just so much beautiful near mint. And let me just take a sample card out. So, a lot of it's commons, but there's definitely some uncommons. And there are some rares. We'll show off some of the more fun. But, look at that surface. Perfect. There's, some of them have a nick here and there, but for the most part, they look very unplayed. I've just never seen anything like this. It made me want to cry. The cards are in beautiful condition. And I don't know if many of you know, but, just collections that come about that are predominantly, in the hundreds of Alpha, Beta, Arabian Nights. There, we did get a collection last year, if you remember. It was, I think it was in the 400 or 500 range, and it was just Alpha and Beta. But a lot of that was played, and that was by far like the largest collection of Alpha and Beta I've gotten. But you just don't find collections like this in this pristine near mint quality. It's blew me away. So we do have reserve list rare rock hydra here, and it's in stunning shape. And there's a couple things in the green category. I mean, we've got an Anime Dead. I mean, just there's some stuff that Anime Dead. The artwork on this is beautiful in every set, but something about that black border is just amazing. And just to have it in this beautiful condition, this collection came in, and I was blown away. When people say near mint on old school cards, and it's someone I trust who, I trust their grading. I know they're as strict as I am. But I still figured there would be some play, and there was a couple LP cards, and there was one MP, but for the most part, all the near mints are beautiful near mint. Look at that channel. I love the dark text box that you almost can't read. It just looks so good in black border. I think that's my first channel in black border. Fungusar, which, you almost never see these unplayed or in really good condition because it was played back in the day. There's just, it's just so beautiful. Instill Energy, Life Force, the little green egg. We got a little Hoover action up here. What else we've got? I'm just gonna zoom out a little bit. Whoop. That's all I can zoom out. I just wanted to share how insane this whole thing is. We got some Earthbinds. I probably should have done it recorded this video before I put them in the binder, but I couldn't help myself. I just wanted to see them all in the binder. We got a Counterspell, and the Counterspell was listed as LP, and it is, but it's pretty nice for LP. Beautiful. Look at that black border Counterspell. I do have another beta Counterspell, but it's not in as nice condition as this. So the sad part about this whole thing is, because all of them are in such nice condition, if I do one day go about my goal of completing a beta set, now I'm going to have to build it in near mint, which is just going to be obnoxious. But, if you have a base that's near mint, you just got to build in near mint, right? So, yeah, I mean, look at these black border beauties. We got a Righteousness up here. And like I said, a lot of them are commons and uncommons that I already have. But the quality, and there's lots of duplicates in here. It's just, they're so beautiful. We've got a Steel Artifact, which just looks so good in black border. It just doesn't have the same pop in white border, in revised in 4th edition. Is it in 4th edition? I think it's in 4th edition. I don't think Steel Artifact is reserved list. Okay, then we've got some big stuff. So, a couple more white weenie Banalish Heroes and some other cool white stuff. But this is the page that really made it all worthwhile. So, these two cards right next to each other. I did not think I would be getting a beta Gauntlet of Might this year, especially in near mint condition. These things are just beautiful. Super beautiful. It's, yeah. I think that was the biggest ticket item on here. And then, you know me and Quentin Hoover and Meek Stone. I have an Alpha Meek Stone that's, I'd say MP condition, but this beta is beautiful near mint. I love it. It's so cool. That's my favorite part of the collection is the Meek Stone, and but the biggest ticket item is going to be that Gauntlet of Might. And then we had a couple Juggernauts, which are also pretty rare to see in good condition. This one's LP, and the other one is it's LP. It's closer to near mint. We also have hold on. Let's do this. I know. I am never set up or ready for this stuff. I just kind of turn the camera on, and I just want to show you cool crap that I am excited about. So, there we go. Let's go a little. Okay. And then we get into the Arabian Nights, and again, a bunch of commons and uncommons. Well, U2s, U3s, stuff like that. But there are some. I'm just gonna take this off of here. There are some really cool pieces in here. Yeah, that's way easier. So we got some Pieties, some giant tortoises, a bunch of flying men. Doing work. Dons, unstable mutations. We got a couple Sinbads, which is sweet. Sorceress Queen, which I needed a near mint copy for my set. A couple. Are we allowed to show those on camera? Hoskrons, some Erg Raiders, Quomja, some Oubliettes, and that's the beautiful part. So this is this is Ali from Cairo, and it does not have the print dot. So a lot of these, I want to say, I've heard like 90% of the Ali from Cairos have a print dot. It's somewhere over here, and it keeps it from getting a really high grade. So that's one of the tough ones to get in high grade. So that might get sent off for grading because it doesn't have the print out and it's pretty pristine. We got a bunch of Curd Apes and some Rook Eggs that are beautiful. Some Desert Nomads. What else we got? Bird Maidens. I think there's a Light and a Dark. Yep. So if you don't know, there are print variances. There's a bunch of print variances in Arabian Nights, but the biggest one to consider, most people who consider a full set is with the 14 print mana symbol variants, the Light and the Dark, and that will take your set from 78 to 92 cards. Oh, we got an If Biff over here. Of course, became the art. Was that the same artwork as Serendipity in Revised? That was printed with a blue mana symbol but a green border. Waiuli Wolves. Now, the Waiuli Wolves I may get graded because there's very few of these in high grade in the set. I think there's two variants. It might be the Light that's the one that's super hard to get in a high grade. Or there's I think the pop is one or two. We've got a bunch more deserts, and if you don't know, I've got an obsession with desert. Not as much as Lightning Bolt, but somebody sold me 83 in a single lot one time, so now I just collect them. So it's nice to add 5 more near mints. And there is also a print dot variant. They call it the Mirage variant. See that white dot kind of to the right of the slope? I'll zoom in on it. It's going to be blurry, but you can't really see it. So there's a white dot in the middle of the desert that is not there on that variant. You can probably tell now in that dark spot on the right of the second pyramid in from the left, if that makes any sense. See the white dot there? Here, I'll point to it. Right there. So We got a couple with the dot and a couple without. I think there's 3 with and 2 without. I forget which one is more rare, but got a couple OACs and a beautiful near mint City of Brass. Now, the Ollie from Cairo and the City of Brass definitely upgrade my collection. We got an Aladdin's ring. And then just a couple things at the end. Ebony Horse and Brass Man, which are super cool. And then some antiquities, some Tron lands, Ivory Tower, Transmute, and the Gate to Phyrexia, which is awesome. I don't know that I have one of those in near mint. So I just wanted to share this collection with you real quick. We're going to be doing some more collection videos. We're getting some high-end collections in, which is what we've been doing a lot of recently. I think we've got about 40 or 50 dual lands in stock right now. It's been insanely busy, guys. I'm sorry I have not been keeping up with the YouTube channel, but I'm going to try and get back on track here and at least do a couple videos a week. We've got the highest dollar amount collection that I've ever bought, which we're going to be doing at the end of the month here. The deal's already been solidified. We're just gonna, it's got some power in it and some other stuff. So yeah, stay tuned, check back, and if you want to just turn the sound off and just drool over these beautiful beta cards, maybe get cozy, unzip the pants a little. All right, guys, I'm out of here.